Hey, what's going on, everybody? Isaac here. So I got a cool video for you here today. I've got this Case USMC knife, you know, their version of the K-bar that buddy of mine I met through, I think, one of the Gerber Knives Facebook groups, and started chatting. He subscribed to my YouTube channel, and he's wondering if I could get this knife sharp for him. But just want to go and look at the knife here before we start sharpening. This case, a really high quality leather sheath. Here it is next to the K-bar brand. See, we got Case USMC, K-bar USMC. The case sheath is a bit thicker. I think the handle is a bit thicker as well. Now, he does have some rubber O-rings on this. See the difference in handle thickness? Pretty interesting. Now, Case did not manufacture this knife, the Mark II fighting knife in World War II, but this is a prototype that they submitted to the government, and ultimately we're not one of the companies chosen for manufacture, but they did make other knives for the war effort. So that was just a quick comparison with the K-bar brand. Something else different about the case is it actually has a sharpened top edge instead of the false edge like the K-bar. Nice, real nice thick handle. I don't think I need it that thick for my little hands, but still we got the 7-inch 1095 blade steel. So let's start our sharpening process here. I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm going to mark it along the edge of this knife just to help me find the correct angle. My buddy, he said this knife seems sharp, but it won't cut paper, and it definitely won't shave hair. So what I'm thinking off the bat is that this knife may be sharpened at like a 25-degree angle, a little thicker edge than the K-bar, which is down at 20. So if you're using a angle guide, you want to make sure it's at 20 degrees, or I'm sorry, 25 degrees on this. Well, I assume. We're going to try it out here. So I'm going to use this sharpener. This is from Harbor Freight. It's their diamond stones. They cost like 12 bucks. And I'm going to just hit it with some WD-40 there. I'll lube it up. And whoop. I'm just going to, yeah, that 25 degree looks like it matches up pretty good. Yes, as you can see, that Sharpie is pretty much gone off of all that edge. So it looks like 25 degrees is the way to go for this knife. So there's 10 times across the stone. We'll do that on the other side here. And we're using this on the coarsest side of the stone. just to get that bevel nice and sharpened. A few more strokes. A little more. Okay, now I think I'm going to put this aside and grab my Work Sharp guided sharpener. Okay, got the Work Sharp here. So gone with the coarse side, and the guided sharpener just has 17 and 20 degree angle guides. So I'm using this one I bought from Amazon for like $7. So going back with 25. There's 10, flip it over. Okay, there's 10 on each side. I'm going to take this plate off here. That was the coarse. And we're going to put on the fine side. And put some W40 on there. And we'll go to work. Camera stopped recording there for a minute, so let's see where we're at. We're on the fine grit stone on the Work Sharp. that should be 20 strokes. I want to do 20 on this side. Okay, and there's 20. So let me just wipe this down. And I'm going to reach back over here and grab my straps. And then once I'm done strapping here, we're going to test this out. See if it's sharp. All right, let's see if we can get some hair off of my arm here. I cannot. All right, that means we are gonna go back to the beginning on the extra coarse stone. Keep on rolling. Right, I got this block and the vise here, and we're just going on that real coarse grit. It's 200 grit, as says on the stone. And I'm bearing down with some pressure to thin out this edge. Okay, hopefully we're getting somewhere on this thing now. The tip is definitely getting sharp. All right, maybe a few more passes on this 200 grit. Okay, let's try to move on here. Feel like I've done at that part. We're going to keep using this stone this time. Keep it in the vise. That's pretty good. This angle guide is magnetic. Works good on this this diamond stone. Lube up the stone. Here we go. Do 15 passes on each side. All right, we're here for our last few passes on the 600 grit. That's the finest grit on this sharpening stone. All right, and we'll see how we're doing here. Let's just take this to the strop. And see if maybe we can snag a few hairs off of my arm here. And if not, it's back to the drawing board. Okay, there's some coming off here at the bottom. I think we definitely need some more work towards the tip. Okay. So at least we're making some progress here. All right. We're getting real close with this case USMC knife here. So we're going to switch to the Arkansas stones. So I'm going to put on a little mineral oil to lube it up. And I'm going to grab my angle guide. Get it at that 25 degrees. Need a towel here. And back to the old motion. It's easier to do this standing up. Across the stone. Trying to keep that angle. And this is the soft Arkansas stone. That we're working with here. Oops. Yuck. All right, we'll switch to the other side. Give that a go. Just work that tip a little bit more. And I think we'll switch to the hard stone here. And let me just spray this one with water. Hopefully this is honing up real nice here, and we can get this knife back in good, sharp condition. Work that tip a bit. All right. Okay, moving on to the black Arkansas stone here. Let me grab a drink. Okay. This is the finest grit, and it's supposed to really polish up that edge and get it nice and sharp. So let's hope that edge is, at that stage. Okay, let me grab a paper towel here and wipe off the blade. There'll be some oil left on there, but that's not necessarily a bad thing with 1095 steel. Can keep that oiled and keep the rust away. Just drop this up. All right. See if we can shave some belly hair. All right. Danny, my friend, I'd say that this knife is sharp now. I'll make sure to clean this off for you. I know you don't want all that. And here, I'll just put some oil here. This cloth soaked in oil. Wipe this blade. Maybe do a little more stropping here even before I get this back to you. And I'll send you a piece of leather. I think I have some extra of this. I'll try to cut that tomorrow before I mail this out for you. But folks, this is the Case USMC. It is a well-made knife. It just came with a super thick edge, which was really annoying to sharpen. Now, I was talking to Grugs at Legion Tactical Cutlery about those work sharp like Ken Onions that are like the belt sanders, sharpeners, and that probably would have done a faster job than just stones, but I just got stones, so that's what I used here, and it did the trick. Took a while, but it has done the trick. Actually, what I also wanted to do was just take these ceramic rods and go over this. The sharpened wedge. I don't want to take that to the stone for fear of thinning that out too much and having a weak tip. Because this is not your primary cutting edge anyways. But we'll just like hone it up a little bit here on these ceramic rods. This knife is good to go. So the case bar, we'll call it. Very cool knife. Again, if you didn't remember from the beginning, if you watch this whole video, he stuck these O-rings on here for some rubbery gripness on this. It's got a nice thick round handle. Very cool knife from Case. Might have to get one someday. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I know this was a long video, but there it is. Take care. We'll see you next time.